one of them here. The dynamic Chris Chambers as he looks to get this passing game on track. Miami, Denver, straight ahead.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding...
All right, howdy folks, and welcome to Gridiron Live. We're going to be playing the Dolphins versus the Broncos tonight. Excuse me. Unfortunately, we will not be using old Dolphins with Dan Marino. So we're going to use the 2004 Dolphins. And of course, I always like to use the throwback uniforms anytime I can. Always like that 90s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s kind of football feel.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
I just cooked some salmon just a while ago, and it was great. I had some, I had this old asparagus in the freezer. It had actually been sitting in the freezer for a while. And for some reason, the places where I get asparagus from, it's kind of like a hit or miss. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So I was kind of procrastinating on eating it. And so what I did, I just chopped off the very top parts, and then I just baked the hell out of them. Put a little salt and oil on them, and man, I was actually surprised myself. Believe it or not. So we're going to kick off. Go old school. Max kickoff. And it looks like Denver is going to take the touchback. I'm glad to be home now. Had a long day working outside. And as always, have to change that camera view. Let's see. We'll go like right here. Let's see. That works.
They will start at their own 20-yard line. First takes his first carry of the game and picks up a couple.
So I was going to continue my NCAA Game Breaker New Mexico National Championship run, but I decided against it just because although I do like that game, it can get a little monotonous. And the gameplay isn't that dynamic enough to where the games are, you know, different stuff can happen in them. But I am going to get back to it. I do love the old PlayStation 1 classics.
They read that play the whole way, and they force a third and very, very long.
Yeah, monstrous D to pass you down to these guys.
Third down, empty backfield.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
And he throws it to no one. Hey, we'll take that.
It'll be
I've been putting foam insulation in all day, and not the spray foam, the dry foam. Whoops. Where's my... There we go. Putting in that spray insulation all day. Or the hard insulation. Dry insulation. Putting that in the walls. And we're actually building like a doghouse. So, it's a pretty big doghouse. Whatever dogs that are going to stay in there are going to be pretty comfortable.
The Dolphins start this drive in great field position at the 42-yard line.
All right, I do like this formation a lot. I do like to move these wide receivers around to get some good matchups. Waited way too long. Okay. We'll add a tight end. Switch out a wide receiver for a tight end. I think I'm going to switch B to this little outside route here. Yep. Saw that separation. That's usually a good sign that that route's going to work. It's a good read. Of course, if I'm playing against a user and they pick up on that tendency, they're probably going to back off coverage and then just be in man coverage, or they're going to do something. Looks like they're in zone. This one looks juicy. Almost didn't get that pass off because I pressed the bumper instead of the trigger.
All the time in the world on this play, Danny. He could have made himself a sandwich while he was waiting for the ball.
Always back to the food, Peter. Can't you think of anything else?
Oh, well, let me see. No, I can't.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they
I usually run a lot with the football, so I'm going to try to go a little bit more passing oriented this time, just to change things up a little bit. So they're definitely in man. God. I was going to go for Y. Just a little short pass.
Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Well, look at those last year numbers there. That's great production.
I tried to cut outside. That probably wasn't a good idea.
Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, that has to be tough to do. He used his weight to make the stop, and he did it against one of the most evasive players on the field.
You got to guess a direction in that situation, and he guessed right. That's instincts.
Boston goes in motion.
Oh my God. I was expecting a lot more acceleration.
Fourth down coming up.
Reggie Hayward goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Sacks don't get much easier than that.
Let's see. What's his, what am I looking for? Game plan. Healy. Yeah. Speed 54. That makes sense. Well, looks like we're going to have to punt.
So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Turk gets ready to punt this away.
See what we got here. I don't know.
Turk takes the long snap.
Not too bad.
Kicks what will be
Not bad.
Smith
And he goes out
the 11.
almost at the 10. Not quite a coffin corner, but not too bad.
Ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster.
So they're going to go 3 wide.
Field position anyway.
We're going to go nickel.
The Broncos stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 12-yard line. Lally goes in motion. Plummer gets all of his own.
Can't believe you let him catch that one.
Past the markers for a first down.
We got 2 tight ends. God, he broke that tackle.
Picked up about 7, and that will bring up second down.
Somebody needs a little more protein.
Some extra yards by pummeling the defense. Check it out. Yep, that charge had to hurt. He just said, take me down if you can, otherwise I'm going to run right through you.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
Okay. Well, we did get to the running back behind the line. We just couldn't complete the tackle. So we'll try it again.
Lally goes in motion.
Man in motion. Got him covered, though. And they run again, and we're wide open.
Garrison Hurst has a great offensive line in front of him. They made
Man.
that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him. A huge game.
Nice.
They're going 2 tight ends again.
On offense, it was always a must to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
I guess.
First down, both wideouts to the right.
Now we got it plugged this time.
Yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
Garrison Hurst played it smart on that last one by following his blockers.
We got it plugged.
Holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more. Check that out. Those last year numbers are solid.
Plummer unloads this one.
Oh, come on.
He's made well past the markers for a first down.
Jake Plummer makes a terrific completion in.
Gotta love the crowd scenes.
Wow. Now that is one confident QB.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Since this was one of my first football games, not counting anything like on the NES, since I don't really remember that very well. I mean, 2K5 was a huge, like the standard that 2K5 set kind of spoiled my experience with other football games. Like I obviously play a lot of different games, but I always compare them to 2K5 because I mean, it could just be nostalgia. That's always a possibility. But there's just not a game that plays like 2K5, or at least in the 2K style. that I really like. So pretty much every game has to go up against my nostalgia, which, I mean, that's a tough competitor right there. And there's things about this game that I don't like, but they're very few. I'll have to make a video just based on... There we go. I'll have to make a video that's just about what I don't like about NFL 2K5. There's a lot of videos praising 2K5, so I think it would be kind of cool to kind of go over a couple things that I don't like about the game, coming from someone who absolutely adores the game, not just hating on it. That's a pretty long kick. He definitely had the power to get there, but it was wide left. Maybe I should do a little more running this time. Oh, there's a good break. Good old-fashioned shoulder charge.
In that matchup, he doesn't even need to dig down that deep to pull it off.
We got 2 minutes, so we can ride this out. Let's see if we can get the trifecta. iPro strong ISO. Oh, we got it. Had a few guys in our way, but we got it. Ricky Williams.
Wow, look at last year's stats. Talk about a great season.
Oh, I think I misread that one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, 44 didn't even block, so I guess this was the best thing I could have done.
Second down with the tight end right.
We're gonna move B to a go route. Perfect. Nice little rollout.
Faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
And we'll go back to the ground. I feel like that was a lot more than 2 yards. I don't know. Oh, yeah. That was like 3 yards. Could challenge it, but nah. I guess I should use a timeout though. Kind of wasn't paying attention. Oops. So we got 21 seconds. I should probably Try a pass. Do have 30 yards. But at the very least, maybe I'll try one pass, and if not, I'll just try to center it for a field goal. Oh my God.
Ricky Williams had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
We'll move 80. Let's see what we got here. Nice. We got 13. I think we got time for one more pass. Worth a try.
Marvin Minnis had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
We'll just center it a little bit. Or completely switch sides. All right. Time for the field goal. Ooh, that was bad. Just barely. Just barely got it.
Alindo Mare has a real line drive of a kick here. Watch this. Whoa, I mean, that comes awfully close to hitting the crossbar.
Alrighty. You guys know what time it is. It's time for the halftime show. I'll see you on the other side.
This one, the Dolphins with a small lead, 3-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. The Broncos, no surprise, find themselves in a tight defensive struggle. It's just impossible to gain much yardage out there. Can anybody do it and forge ahead in the second half? We'll start this one off late in the first quarter. Jake the Snake Plumber connected with his man on this one. A 19-yard play that set up a Bronco field goal, but they couldn't connect. The Finns late into the second quarter, the Dolphins with the ball at the 46-yard line. A.J. Touchy-Feely would find his target on this one. That set up a 31-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Broncos are waiting for their first score. They're down 3-0. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Reggie Hayward has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Dolphins will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead.
Alrighty, guys, I am back. Let's get to this second half.
And we're ready. Elam kicks it, and the second half has now started. Wilkins downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
So it seems like I was having better success
Have been locked in a defensive struggle.
mixing it up on the ground.
This drive at their own 20.
So we'll keep doing that.
Williams takes it for his 8th carry and chews up about 4 on the play.
Ricky Williams,
I'm a pretty simple runner.
traction, so to speak.
Just go up the gut. Go up the gut and fall forward.
Williams chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up third down.
3rd and 2. We got it.
Converts the 3rd down.
Ricky Williams was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up.
I'm gonna try that rollout play again.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chains.
And move B back to a go route.
No trouble in getting the first.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Oh my god. Yeesh.
Way back at the 25.
Trevor Price moved this offense back a few with a great sack in the
Man.
backfield. That was a great call.
That's number 4 on the game for this defense. They've made their presence felt.
Yes, they have, Dan.
2nd and 17. Well, maybe a little counter action.
Williams gets the handoff and
Oh, here we go.
traffic crosses the field. Eventually tackled at the 41.
It's a good call. Now let's see if we can get the ISO play.
Williams gains 3
We fell on our backs, but we got it. All right, now let's go.
That last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a win.
Any other play actions? There's only one in this formation. We'll try the speed over.
First down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Michael goes in motion.
Looks like they're in zone coverage, maybe. Or at least the linebackers. Took too long. Of course.
The Dolphins startled back there, and
The Dolphins. Delay of game. Come on. Got it.
And it's complete for a gain of 13 yards.
A.J. Feely lived dangerously on that play with a pass into double coverage. But
Telling you guys that little route.
what a pass.
Try it. If you guys play 2K5 any, look for that route. It seems to work pretty well.
Williams gains 5 on the play, and that brings up first down.
Works well out of like a bunch formation or trips or whatever, or even just by themselves. See if any of my running backs can get open here, and they're both blocking. I feel like I should have gotten that pass off. It was wide open too. Man.
That will be their 5th sack of the day, and they have been simply relentless so far.
And they haven't let up all game. And that's what you want. Somebody whose motor never stops.
Boston goes in motion.
So we're gonna see it here again. Oh yeah, that route is saving me.
David Boston was getting double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making a catch.
They've been having some real
Now let's get these 2 yards.
left side of the field, Peter.
Dan, that's because of the great routes he's been running.
Williams has his number called on 3rd down and barely picks up the first down.
Ricky Williams took advantage of
Hey,
really good blocking there on that last.
a barely first down is a good first down.
Good things happen, especially in the ground game.
Well, Peter, a
Okay, I want to try that play action rollout pass again.
But didn't need to. Good job.
first down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Whew. So L was not open. So I tossed it to the tight end. I'm not sure he was open either, but he got it.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Dolphins with a small lead, 3-0.
So we managed to take up the entire quarter. Ooh, they definitely had enough bodies there.
Maybe picks up one on the play.
Ricky Williams used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
He's been going wide right.
Let's try another counter.
Hasn't been getting too far.
He's getting beaten to the punch, Dan. He needs to use his blockers better.
Ah,
Makes the hit in the backfield at the 27.
4th and 4. 27.
Carrier early, didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think we can get this one.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Murray with the 44-yard attempt, and it's good.
We got it.
Lindo Mare knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close.
I was tempted to go for it,
Obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
but I think we'll just take the points.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Murray kicks this one away.
A little too much air on that one.
Fields the kickoff at the 13. Brought down at the 30. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the numbers aren't impressive here, but they can take heart that a single score will change the whole game. They need to put a drive together and make something happen.
The Broncos offense will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. First,
Come on.
ball on first
Takes 2 of them to bring him down.
to 6.
3 tight ends.
Second down from the I.
Oh my God.
Dodges this one way out right and runs out of bounds past the markers.
Garrison Hurst is having success on the outside and up the middle here.
Yeah, so coach's choice is definitely recommending to stay in bear formation, which seems to be the best thing to do. Just got to bring down that running back.
Picks up one on the play.
Oh, now they're going 3 wide. Okay. Third and 5.
Jake Plummer threw a nice pass past the
Go back to bear man 2.
tough throw, but an accurate throw.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Third down with 2 tight ends to the right.
Ooh, right through the line. I wonder why he let me through. Let's see.
Comes in untouched
Jason Taylor.
and just wallops the quarterback.
Man, 78.
Line, Dan. Did
Just
they give up? Oh, that quarterback
78 just watched him go through.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Probably created a little too much space. Let's see. Maybe the stunt. Wasn't much of a stunt. I mean, he should have at least been able to push him a little bit. Maybe it was just too quick.
Nor lines up for the punt.
Looks like we might be able to run the clock out on this one.
Nor takes the snap and punts it away. Wilkins fields the punt at the
There's been so much running that the clock has just been going by.
The Dolphins offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 28-yard line. Williams has his number called on first down and
Dang, freaking ran that guy over.
John Lynch eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stopped. Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Big hit on Boston, but he's going to get up.
David Boston
Okay.
crowded out there with 3 defenders.
How about another play action?
they move the ball, and it will be second down. Feely
Oh my God.
throw after the play action fake, and it's tipped incomplete.
Kelly Herndon couldn't have read that
Should have threw it to
it was tattooed on the
A, I
inside of his
think.
helmet.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Boston goes in motion.
Nice.
Right side. They get the first on third and long.
David Boston makes the catch, but that's not enough.
I had
for
like
him.
3 guys on me.
He gets it and takes off for more.
That's another medium range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it.
Well, that'll be the...
Is stopped at 2
Guess that's the 2-minute warning already.
Williams. The Broncos take their first timeout. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Boston goes
Oh,
in
here's
motion.
Boston again. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good one. Oh, that... Oh, my God. Yeesh.
Down at the 26.
Man. It's getting a little too confident there. I don't know why I didn't throw it to the guy that I hot routed. That would have been a freaking touchdown. I can't believe I did that.
Well, it's all about
Eh.
to make the grab and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
So I just totally shot myself in the foot. Completely unnecessary. I can lose by a touchdown here.
Well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:52. Plummer zips it to the left sideline and the the Broncos will
Of course, they're probably going to yeet down the field.
first down, empty backfield.
They're going empty backfield. Get him.
Gets the sack. The Broncos take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:41. Plummer zings it.
Oh, they got it.
It's complete at the 42. First down with a split backfield.
Ooh, almost a pick.
Play on this and forces the incompletion.
Junior Seau came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down
I really hope they don't lose because of that stupid pass.
Plummer fires
Oh my God, they get that too.
receptions made at the 39. Chased down at the 34. It will be first down. First down, 2 tight ends in the game.
all day.
Smith makes the catch after the left
Of course.
He's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
Just gonna run it here probably.
Plummer ropes this one.
Oh my god.
It's caught for the score.
Alright, well I still got 48 seconds. I made this game totally not what it needed to be.
Elam lines up for a 1-point lead.
Still have a lot of time to score.
Now the extra point and
As susceptible as this defense has been to that slant route, we'll see. And I only have to win by a field goal, so
we're ready.
just have to advance around 70 yards, get in the red zone a little bit.
Wilkins downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 47. Boston goes in motion. Lee catches it in the flat, and that will stop the clock.
Not very good.
J. Feely threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down. The clock is stopped.
Let's get Boston over here.
Feely throws a
Oh my god.
It is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Ricky Williams didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
Third down from the shotgun. Williams goes in motion.
Oh, here we go. Get out of my way. Come on. Oh.
And the clock will continue to run. It'll be first and goal. The Dolphins take their first timeout.
All right. Phew, that was a nice little play. So I motioned out the the running back because there's clearly nobody immediately on him. So just getting him out there wide open. See if we can muscle it in.
Williams picks up a yard on the play, and the clock will continue to run. Second down, goal to go. Williams takes it for his 20th carry.
Boom.
Gets the go-ahead touchdown.
Ricky Williams sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Ricky Williams.
Lead late in the game.
What a play. You gotta love it.
Probably should have gone for 2.
The Dolphins
Yeah,
talk it
'cause
over,
they-
and they take their second timeout.
They can't win by a field goal, so might as well go for 2.
Nine. The two-point conversion is good.
A lot of space in that box.
Carry here. He's gonna take this baby past the goal line.
So now they have to score a touchdown
Great
to
play.
tie it.
The ref gets the signal, and we're
See what happens.
Murray kicks it off. Drowns catches it back at the 6. Breaks the tackle. Tackled at the 24.
All right.
Ruben Drones got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Broncos Broncos start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 5. Plummer throws a bullet, and the ball is caught at the 28.
There it is.
Down at the 30.
So totally unnecessary come from behind win because I missed that touchdown pass completely. But it made it a little bit more exciting. Let's watch the post-game show and I'll see you on the other side.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Dolphins stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Not much action early on in the second half, so let's pick it up early in the fourth quarter. After driving 53 yards on 14 plays, Olindo Mare, whoa, is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. A 44-yard field goal. This time at the 33, John Moms Mobley would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Bronx, after getting an interception, Bronx behind by 6. Jake the Snake Plummer would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. They take the lead for the first time and are now up by 1. The Finns answer right back. Ricky Williams emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 73-yard play that set up a Dolphin touchdown. And that's where we'll leave this one. Dolphins squeaked out a win, 14-7. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Ricky Williams is standing by with Susie Culver. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You showed your mettle. You may have the ingredient your team needed to pull out a win here. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
Our defensive backs really got the job done today and providing good run support. Man, it was so big, it was huge. This was a really good game for them.
Chris, back to you.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.
All right, so that was the post-game show. Let's take a look at our stats. It's a little uncharacteristic of me. 11 out of 16, 69%. I'm usually like in the 50s with like, you know, on a good day, 100 yards passing. But we walk out of here with 194 total yards. Well, passing yards. With 263 total yards. Now, part of that was on a handful of really big passes, so those helped us out a lot. And some pretty good stats. No turnovers. Well, I'm already lying. 1 turnover, because I threw that interception. Got a 2-point conversion. Time of possession. 13:21 to 6:39. So what's the ratio there? About double. So they had the ball. So yeah, so they had the ball half the time and I had it. No, they had it. What would the ratio be? Like they had it for about a quarter and I had it about 3/4. Something like that. They didn't have it for very long. Pretty good game. Well, that's going to do it, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As for me, I will be seeing you guys in the next one.